let's test your breast cancer trivia. Hi, I'm Sherry from Twin Sisters Mastectomy Boutique, and there are some things that I have learned along the way of doing this for many, many decades. So, one, this is like a game? Okay, here we go. First one. Do you have to have breast cancer in your family to get breast cancer? Because a lot of people will be like, there's no breast cancer in my family. I don't need to worry. Is the answer true or false? Okay, lock in your answers. The answer is false. While having breast cancer in your family increases your chances of also getting breast cancer, 70% of people who have breast cancer have no history of it in their family. 70%. So don't just go, doesn't affect me, not a problem. Yeah, you still have to, be careful about that. Okay, question number 2. Can men get breast cancer? Yes is true. No is false. Which is it? Tick, tick, tick. Okay, lock in your answers. The answer is men can get breast cancer. In fact, there's been quite a few famous men who have had breast cancer. And it's challenging because nobody thinks of men having breast cancer. So therefore, they don't tend to look for things. Oh, there's a change in the skin. There's a change in the nipple. There's a lump. They don't think breast cancer. So by the time they go and get it diagnosed, you know how hard it is to get men to the doctor. By the time it's diagnosed, it's usually not in the earliest stages. So yes, men can get breast cancer. Isn't that crazy? I think it's like somewhere between 1 and 5% of people with breast cancer are men. Okay, number 3. Does economic status matter to breast cancer? Tick, tick, tick. True or false? Well, the answer is false. No. Breast cancer doesn't care if you're rich or poor, tall or short, doesn't really matter. Obviously the better economically off you are, you have more opportunities to eat healthier, and yet that doesn't make any difference. Well, I'm not a doctor or a nurse, but this is what I know. I have a lot of people who come in to see me and say, I eat well, I exercise all the time, I only use natural products, I cook natural food, I don't eat fast food, and I still got breast cancer. Now, maybe that meant that their breast cancer was pushed off for a couple of years, but at the end of the day, everybody seems to get breast cancer. Now, if you eat worse, does that increase your chances? I don't know. They say that alcohol consumption increases your chances of breast cancer. I don't know. But I know that there's people who come in to see us who have had breast cancer, and some of them smoke, some of them don't. Some of them drink, some of them don't. Some of them eat super healthy, and some of them don't. So, leading a healthy lifestyle is going to help you in your recovery. It's going to help you along the way. It's going to help you with a lot of things, but it doesn't guarantee that you won't get breast cancer. Number 4. Is breast cancer a disease for women over 50? True or false? Well, breast cancer can get you at any age. I have had very young women in their 20s with breast cancer, and I've had women in their 90s with breast cancer in my boutique. And I recently had a mammogram, and the sign on the wall said the biggest risk factor for breast cancer is aging. So that makes sense, right? Like the older you are, the more opportunity you have. If you live to 20 or you live to 90, obviously if you live to 90, there's more opportunity to have breast cancer. But it doesn't mean that it's just people over 50, over 40, over a certain age. I'm seeing people come into the boutique younger and younger and younger. Now, does that mean that there's more breast cancer out there? I'm hoping not. I like to think that it is better detection, better awareness, that women are, more comfortable giving themselves self-breast examinations. That's what I like to think. I don't know. Are you with me on that? So tell me something about your knowledge about breast cancer, something you learned about breast cancer through perhaps your own experience or the experience of somebody you know and love. Don't forget to like and subscribe because we really, really appreciate it. And we'll see you soon. Bye.